Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, and on this channel I love to talk about all things beauty, especially fragrances. Whether you guys are watching me for the very first time or you are returning, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate you. And listen, if you are not subscribed to the channel, you like my content and my vibe, please consider subscribing to the channel, giving the video a thumbs up, and sharing the content. I truly appreciate that. Let's get into the video. We have my monthly faves as well as birthday haul, because a lot of my favorites came from the birthday haul. Let's start off with the one thing that is not an actual fragrance. Well, it's a body wash, but it's a fragrant body wash. I've talked about this on my channel before. This is Creamo's Iris Musk body wash. I cannot tell you how obsessed I am with this body wash. Typically, I pair my body wash with whatever fragrance I am going to wear for the day. I already know what I'm going to wear before I get in the shower. I don't care what I'm wearing. This is somewhere in the shower routine, no matter what. I might mix it with another body wash. I might wear it alone. I am just obsessed with this fragrance, with the body wash. It is creamy, it's iris, it's musk, it's powdery, it's warm, it's sweet. I cannot get enough of this. I know you can purchase this on Amazon. I purchased this from my local CVS. The bottle, it feels like it's right around this area, which is saying a lot for me because I just got this body wash a couple of months ago and it's almost gone. For someone who has an insane amount of body wash, that's saying a lot. Love this. This is Creamo's Iris Musk body wash. Now let's move on to the fragrances. I have a couple of body sprays for you. I am in love with Phlur's latest no, it's not their latest release because they're dropping body sprays and fragrances every 5 minutes. But this one, Vanilla Nectar, oh, I love this. It's vanilla skin with a tropical twist with papaya. It kind of has this nectarine smell. There's some florals. This is sweet tropical goodness. I love this. Love this, love this, love this. Is there tiny dent in here? I wear this whenever I can. I've been testing and smelling a lot of different fragrances in July, but whenever I could, I was spraying this on because I enjoy this. And it has decent longevity. It's not, you know, it's a body spray, but for a body spray, it performs really well. And I enjoy this. I want to wear this some more. This is really good. This is Phlur Vanilla Nectar. Now, the next one, you guys, is Sol de Janeiro 39. And it looks like I haven't worn this. And I haven't, not with this particular bottle. However, I had to go out of town unexpectedly and I took a different bottle with me that I had been wearing. My cousin smelled it and she loved it and she said, oh my gosh, where can I get this from? And since I knew I had a backup bottle at home, I let her have that one. And I'm just gonna buy another backup bottle because I know this is a limited edition and I don't want to be without it. I don't care how long it takes for me to use this up. Let me just spray. I don't need to. I can smell it through. Well, I was about to spray it and I could smell it through here. Oh, have you guys ever smelled Intim's German chocolate cake? Because that's what this reminds me of. At least the coconut flakes of the cake. It smells like coconut flakes and praline. It's sweet, gourmandy goodness. I'm not the best at describing fragrances, you guys, but this smells so delicious. And you know what really made me realize how great this smelled? If you guys saw when my daughter came over and my granddaughters and I sprayed this on them, when I smelled this fragrance in the air after I sprayed it on them, I said, wait a minute, that smells so good. I need to wear this more often. So It's the coconut. That's what it is. This is Sol de Janeiro 39. And while we're talking about Sol de Janeiro and me going out of town, you guys, you know, when you have to go out of town and it's kind of an emergency, it wasn't a planned trip. I knew probably a few days in advance I was going out of town. So I didn't have time to prepare a bunch of fragrances, spraying decants. I didn't have time for that. I literally grabbed a bunch of my decants and some body butters. And this was one of the ones I grabbed, the Sol de Janeiro 68. And I will put this on every night after I got out of the shower, and I fell in love with this. Can you see? This was almost full when I took it out of town. I was gone for about 4 days, and this is almost empty. You know, it has that baccarat-ish type of vibe, but it's a little sweeter to me, a little lighter, and I don't know, it had been so long since I started wearing it. I just kind of got reacquainted with it, and I really fell in love with it. And I apologize if it seems like I'm rushing or I'm all over the place. I feel like I'm all over the place, so excuse me for that, okay? But this one, it was really good during the month of July. I really enjoyed it, and so what I did was I pulled the spray out too, and I've been really enjoying that as well. So again, this is Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 68. Now you guys, July was a hectic month for me, and I had a lot going on, good and bad. And when I feel stress, when I feel pressure, like a lot of us, we have our go-to comforting fragrances for us. And one of those fragrances that I gravitated towards a lot at night was Glossier You Fleur. I really feel that it is the cashmere in it here. It's musky, it's warm, it feels like a hug when I smell it. It just kind of calms me down. When I first talked about this on my channel, I said when I smelled it, I could hear all these affirmations when I was smelling the fragrance. It's just one of those fragrances that speaks to my fragrance soul, and it has there's apricot in here, and there's osmanthus. I can't talk. As I am exploring fragrances, apricot and osmanthus has really caught my attention, and I definitely want to explore more fragrances with those notes. This is just calming, it's beautiful, it's soothing. It really, really worked for me in July, and I'm actually still wearing it in August. This is Glossier You Fleur. Now this next fragrance, you guys, took me on a wild, and I do mean wild, journey in the month of July. This is Petra from Lattaffa. I was watching Olivia, is that her name? Olivia, yes, and her brother, and he was smelling fragrances, and he said the design of this looks like a plate. And I absolutely agree with him with that. But when I first smelled this fragrance, I said, oh no. I didn't even know what people were saying about it. It smelled like big red gum. I just knew that there was cinnamon in this fragrance. You could not tell me anything different. When I looked up the notes, cinnamon was nowhere to be found. I didn't know how I felt about it, because even now, when I'm smelling it, it smells a little bit like big red gum to me. If you guys have this fragrance, please comment down below if you are getting big red gum from this fragrance. There's plum and there's rum in the opening. This fragrance smells spicy. I don't know if it's the plum or the rum, but there is spice in here, and that is interesting for me because I rarely smell spice in a fragrance, but I'm getting it here, and it's boozy, very boozy, white floral, creamy fragrance. Now with the cinnamon, it kind of turned me off, even though there's no cinnamon in here, unless they're just not mentioning that and I'm just picking up on it. But it kind of threw me off, and I said, well, you know, I know this needs to settle, let it settle. Let me see what happens. I found myself thinking about Petra throughout my days. You know how you have that friend and you're thinking, I wonder how she's doing. Let me call her and see what she's doing. So I called Petra and I said, hey, what you doing? Nothing. What do you want to do? I said, let's hang out. So Petra and I hung out. We talked. We got to know each other. The more time we spent together, the more I loved Petra. And even though I'm still getting this kind of cinnamon nuance, I'm not the biggest fan of cinnamon. This is such an interesting fragrance to me, and it really speaks to me. I like that it's spicy. I like that it's boozy. I like that it's creamy. The white florals in here with the creaminess kind of reminds me of garam, bacciami. I'm not saying that they smell alike, but there's something about bacciami and garam that's creamy, and I'm guessing it's from the gardenia, and I'm guessing maybe the white florals in here is making it creamy. Let me see. Let's check the notes. Okay, there's coconut in here as well, and I forgot about it because the coconut doesn't just stand out to me. It's there, but it's not loud to my nose. So maybe it's between the tuberose and the coconut. Something in here is making this fragrance creamy. There are also notes of vanilla, musk, and praline. I love this fragrance, and y'all know this just came out, right? And I just got it in July. This is where we are. So the love Petra has been getting is real. And I would have to say, out of all of the fragrances that I have, I wore Petra most in the month of July. Now, this next fragrance was gifted to me for my birthday. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet because when it came, I was out of town. I just got back a few days ago, but I am definitely going to wear this. This is Coconut Nanas from the house of Rirana. I hope I pronounced that right. I have been wanting this fragrance for years, but I just never pulled the trigger on it. Have you ever wanted a fragrance, you think you're going to buy it, and you say to yourself, oh, I'm gonna buy it, but then you see something else and then you buy that? That's what happened with this one, and that's what keeps happening with Rolling in Love from Kilian. I need to stop playing and really purchase that fragrance. But this, I cannot wait to wear this fragrance. I just want to smell it real quick. I've smelled it, but I want to smell it again. Oh my God. Oh, cannot wait. Oh, thank you so much. Have you ever needed something but didn't know you needed it until you got it? That's this fragrance right here. Oh my gosh, this is fruity, coconut, milky. Oh my God. Oh, I'm wearing it tomorrow. I cannot wait. Ooh, this is good, y'all. I don't know if she wants me to say her name for gifting this to me. Girl, you see my reaction, right? Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really do. You know what? I hope she doesn't mind. Lulu gave this to me. Lulu, and she also gave me some decants too. Girl, this is... I heart you. Thank you. I am entering into my 50s smelling like a whole coconut goddess. This is great. Okay, let's move on because I still have a few more fragrances here and I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, this is another one I didn't know I needed until I got. This is Ellie's Saab Le Parfum. And mind you, I got this on my birthday, which is July 7th. And my husband got it for me. This is one of the things he got, and he asked for me to wear it on my birthday. We went out to dinner, and this fragrance right here is a grown, mature, sexy woman. I believe there's rose in here. There's orange blossom. I want to say there's some patchouli in here. This fragrance projects. This fragrance is not playing games. Let me get the notes so I'm not making nothing up, okay? Okay, so I said orange blossom, but it's actually African orange flower, jasmine, white honey, patchouli, rose, and Virginia. This fragrance smells so good. I cannot make this up. Let me spray just a little bit. Y'all, the fragrance wardrobe is coming together, and I'm excited because I'm entering into this new era of my life of peace, joy, and happiness. Not because of who is in my life or who is not in my life, but because of where I am in my life and how I feel about myself. I have such a peace. Even though everything is not the way that I want it to be, I still feel peace. And what better way to be peaceful and entering into a new era than with some great smelling fragrances? I'm just saying. Girl, shut it up. Shut up. This smells good. Oh, yes. You know, the jasmine, I don't know if it's the jasmine or the honey. Something in here smells animalic. This is probably not a youthful fragrance. I would say this is more mature. Damn it, this is sexy. Can I say damn it on YouTube? I'm sorry. Can I? I did. I didn't know I needed this until I had it. So I'm super excited about that. Now let's move on to the next fragrance. The way I just threw that tester was disrespectful. Don't scratch your head about this one, y'all. But this was one I had got for my birthday. Creed Aventus For Him. And I was like, wait, this is for a man. But I've been wearing it, and even though it does give masculine vibes, it still smells good. And I am entering into a phase of my perfume journey where I don't want to just limit myself to a certain category. This is more feminine leaning, this is more masculine leaning. I don't want to cancel a fragrance out because of that. I just want to wear it and enjoy it. And I almost canceled this. And I said, wait a minute, let me really wear this. And I do enjoy it. And it's surprising to me because I'm more of a feminine leaning girl. I think I'll always be a feminine leaning girl. This is fresh and woody and fruity. And maybe because of the way that it's done. Now, I do want to layer this with some vanilla because I think that would probably kind of make it a little more feminine leaning. But I am liking this. And I'm happy that I have it for my birthday. It's like it's opening my fragrance world, you know, a whole new world. I almost sung Aladdin, but I didn't do that this time. A whole new world from Aladdin, and I'm enjoying this so far. Now, if you saw my birthday wish list video, you know I had some pricey fragrances. One of the fragrances I had was Another 13 from Lelabo. This was gifted to me from some of my friends, and what really makes this special, you guys, is it was labeled in Chicago, so I live in the Chicago area, if you didn't know, if you're newer to the channel. For all of my NWI girlies that watch my birthday vlog, hey y'all, hey, I see you, NWI in the house. I actually live in Northwest Indiana, but this was labeled in Chicago. It has the date that it was labeled on, and it has Happy 50th Birthday Liz on the label. And I am just beyond excited to have this fragrance. It's powdery, it's woody, it's musky, and to me this is one of those fragrances you wear it, you think you don't smell anything, and then all of a sudden you get this whiff of just fragrance goodness. I'm just happy over here to have Another 13 from Lelabo. Now, speaking of the birthday list, the most expensive fragrance on that list was Vanille Planifolia from Guerlain. Now, no, I did not get that fragrance. It was just too much money. However, Mila Amor, come to the front. Come to the front, ma'am. she sent me a sample of vanilla Planifolia. I can't think of the fragrance house right now. It's an inspired version of vanilla Planifolia. Baby, when I smell this fragrance, Amir scent bar, that's the name of the company, and I'll link it down below. I said, oh my gosh, if this smells this good as a dupe, I can only imagine what the real thing smells like. It is a spicy, warm, inviting vanilla. This is not the cupcake vanilla that you smell. You're not smelling like a cookie. You're smelling like a grown, sexy person with some spice. Oh, this was $73. It's normally $90, but they gave you a 15% off coupon when you order it online. I cannot express how much I love this. According to the bottle, this is an extrait de parfum. So it may not be vanilla Planifolia, but baby, this smells good. And y'all, can you imagine if it smells this good right out of the bottle? What is it going to smell like by the time October rolls around? Thank you so much, Lelabo Another, for sending me that sample. Girl, I appreciate you. So the next fragrance, you guys, I received it for my birthday from my brother. He came to my birthday party, but it wasn't on the vlog because by the time he came, everybody had left. He thought the party ended later than it really did. And it was so emotional. I had just told my husband, oh, my brother didn't come to the party. I was really sad because I had invited him and we hadn't spoken since January, so I didn't know if he was going to come or not. But my daughter, she kept stalling. Mom, you need to wait before you leave. And I'm thinking, girl, I'm ready to go home. My feet are hurting. But in walks my brother and his wife. He has these gifts for me. And I just broke down and started crying. I was so happy to see him. One of the things he gifted me for my birthday, you guys, was this Cloud Musk from MixBar. Out of all of the fragrances I received for my birthday, this was one of the best smelling fragrances. I smelled this fragrance and oh, my eyes just rolled in the back of my head. Cloud Musk is a perfect name for the fragrance because it literally smells like a musky cloud of woodiness, powderiness, and sweetness. Light and fluffy smelling. It smells like a cloud. And I just love wearing this fragrance. You guys, have you smelled this fragrance? Let me look at the nose real quick. Okay, you guys, this has cardamom and cypress in the top, cotton flower, iris, peony, and jasmine in the middle, and then woody notes and tonka bean in the base. This is good. This is an amazing cheap fragrance. MixBar's Cloud Musk. Okay, you guys, if you're still here, I appreciate it. We are almost finished. When I was out of town, I picked up a couple of travel sizes of Victoria's Secret Bare Sueded Vanilla. I smelled it in the store and I fell in love with it. I really wanted to explore it more. Victoria's Secret had this buy two get one free of the travel sizes, so I brought two and I gave my cousin one. She ended up getting the Bare Magnolia. I also had actually purchased the Bare Magnolia. I had one of these, one of the Bare Magnolia, but my son kept telling me I smelled like an older distinguished church man. And I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to smell like an old distinguished church man. That, and when I smelled Bare Magnolia in the store, I couldn't smell the Magnolia. I could only smell the original Bare. And I don't know why that was. So I exchanged it and got two of the Bare Sueded Vanilla, but I may end up getting another travel size of the Bare Magnolia. Maybe it was just something going on with the one in the store, because the first time I smelled it, I really did like it. So I'm super excited to have this. I can't wait to play around with it. Now, drum roll, please. I brought myself a pricey fragrance for my birthday. It wasn't in the birthday wish list video, I had planned on buying 724 from MFK. However, Joma's shop has the nerve, the audacity to have a mind game sale right around my birthday. I said, oh no, no. There was no way I wasn't going to get Lionora for my birthday. No way. Because I told you guys, I love that perfume and I needed it as soon as possible. And when I saw the price, I said, that's it. So you guys, Lionora, she knocked all the other birthday fragrances off the wish list. It was kind of a process of elimination. I received another 13. I got the vanilla Planifolia, which took place of the vanille Planifolia. I have a dupe of Spiritueuse Doubly, so I said okay. And then with Amouage Guidance 46, I decided I'm only going to get a 9 ml decant of that fragrance because that's not something I can see myself wearing all the time, and it just costs a lot of money. So with all of that being said, when Lionora came on the scene, she knocked 724 out of the park. And y'all, when I sprayed the full bottle, I said it smells better than the sample I had from Mind Games. You know, samples, they give us an idea. The decants, the travel sizes, they give us an idea, but there is something about that full bottle experience that's just unmatched. And I smelled this fragrance and I said, oh yes, you made the right decision. Oh man, this is sweet, it's creamy, it's powdery. This is supposed to be tropical, but not really to me. It doesn't smell like your traditional tropical fragrance. I will wear this winter, spring, summer, fall. I'm just being honest. I can't see myself really limiting this to one season because it can be cozy and comforting smelling, but it projects really well. There's just something so captivating and elegant about this fragrance to me. I love it. I'm happy to have it. I still want to get 724. I think I'm just going to get a 30 ounce instead of the 2.7 ounce. I think that will suffice. I still have a gift card left over from my birthday, and I think that I may use that towards the purchase of it. But this Magnifico. I'm so happy to have this fragrance. So this was the one that I actually splurged on myself for my birthday, Mind Games Lionora. I'm thrilled. I'm overjoyed beyond belief to have this in my collection. And Mind Games, I don't even want to mess around with the other decants I have of it, but I'm going to have to because I have a feeling that this is just the beginning of Mind Game madness for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below if you're still here and say, Liz, I'm still here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really thank you guys for all of the wonderful birthday well wishes you gave me. I'm done talking about my birthday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate you. Remember how blessed and highly favored you are. Stay safe, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.